Hey, hockey fans, the Tampa Bay Lightning have defeated the Montreal Canadiens 5-1 in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. This game took place in Tampa Bay in front of a rabid and raucous crowd, and Tampa admittedly handled Montreal quite handily. I want to talk about three things that stood out to me from tonight's victory. Number one, did you see the hit total? 115 hits between the two teams. That is crazy. It was 58 hits attributed to Montreal and 57 hits attributed to Tampa Bay. So 58 to 57, 115 hits. Sometimes teams don't hit 115 hits. It'll take them 5 or 6 games to do that. But to have them in one game, it's crazy. I see numbers like 7 hits for Lehkonen, 8 hits for Josh Anderson, and then the Montreal Blue Line, 6 hits for Weber, 7 hits for Sherrod. And then you go to Tampa Bay, 11 hits for Coleman, which is crazy, 8 for Cirelli. So just overall, it speaks to the intensity. It speaks to how badly these guys want it. So that's the first thing that really stands out to me when you watch the game, the eye test, and then when you see it actually written down on paper. 115 hits, total hits between the two teams. Absolutely crazy. I expect that number to go down as the games progress. You simply can't have that volume of hits every single game. You're going to have no players left by the time the series winds up. Number 2, Tampa, so dangerous. You know, when they first opened the scoring, I thought Eric Chernak, okay, he hasn't scored in a long time. And then, Palat and Point, that makes sense, but Chernak, surprise goal scorer. Then Yanni Gourde, you don't think of him much of a goal scorer, but then I looked, and that's his 6th goal of the NHL playoffs. And then from Coleman and Gaudreau, so still not any of the big boys. And then Kucherov went crazy in the third period, along with Point with some more points. And then, of course, Stamkos to end it off. So the big boys of Kucherov, Point, and Stamkos put their stamp on the game, especially later in the game. And yeah, Kucherov ends up with 3 points. Also, Brayden Point ends up with 3 points. And then 7 of the 12 Tampa forwards end up with at least 1 point. So that's how good Tampa is. That's how deep they are. If you're not getting beat by guys like Kucherov, Point, and Stamkos, they have this next wave of guys like Gourde and Coleman and Gaudreau and Palat and Cirelli. It's just a very, very strong team overall. And then Sergachev also contributing with 2 points from the back end. Sorry, just 1 point from the back end from Sergachev. So a very balanced Tampa attack. That's the second thing I want to point out. And the third one, we've heard much about this Tampa Bay Lightning power play, and of course this amazing Montreal Canadiens penalty kill. We knew something had to give, and tonight it was the penalty kill. Tampa scored 1 power play goal at the very end of the game, that Stamkos one-timer, but still, it was 1 power play goal ending Montreal's streak of consecutive kills. There's going to be a big storyline. I talked about that earlier in my vlog today. So, yes, Tampa going 1 for 3, Montreal going 0 for 2, so Tampa winning the special teams battle. And, man, you just watch the Tampa power play, and it's so crazy. Kucherov and Stamkos going back and forth across the crease. Then you got Hedman there, and obviously you have Brayden Point, a sniper, and then I think it's Palat on that unit with them as well. So very, very dangerous, and kind of wish the Canucks would get to that level one day, someday soon, hopefully. So the 3 things that stood out to me tonight: it was a hit fest, 115 combined hits. Tampa got scoring from everyone, the top liners and the bottom sixers, and then thirdly, the Tampa wins the special teams battle. We'll see what happens on Wednesday when these teams do it once again. But Tampa showed why they are the David. It showed why they are the Goliath, and Montreal is the David, at least in this particular matchup. But Game 2 brings a new game, new energy, new storylines, and we will see what happens then. Okay, if you're watching this on Monday night, make sure you join me at 10 p.m., me and Parker, for our weekly Canucks After Dark show. And the link is right in the description. Otherwise, comment down below. Tell me what you thought about tonight's game. What were the 3 keys to you for Tampa's win? But those were my 3. And although the first one was kind of neutral. So many hits, lots of scoring, and then Tampa winning the special teams battle. Leave a comment below. Love to know what you thought of tonight's Game 1. And subscribe if you'd like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Become a member of this channel if you'd like to. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. God bless. Go Canucks go.